This week in housing as of June 26, 2023, with me, Luke Jones, at the Experience Team with Keller Williams. First, let's go big picture and look at the macro situation with overall interest rates and how this is impacting the home loan and mortgage market. There's no question that the Bank of England is doing everything it can to tame the stubbornly high rate of inflation, which is still hovering around 8.7%. By raising the base rate to 5%, they are looking to temper the wage increases that is one of the key factors behind inflation remaining high, while the government is also consulting with supermarket chains and later on this week with the major energy and utility providers to ensure that they're all behaving responsibly and keeping costs as low as possible for their customers and consumers. The obvious impact for homeowners is the rise in mortgage interest rates. And the question we all have in the housing sector is what effect this is going to have on the overall housing market. It's important to remember that 58% of owner-occupied homes are in fact mortgage-free, and so they won't be impacted by rising mortgage costs. Also, many others have already locked in their mortgage interest rates. However, there will be many for whom switching from a fixed rate to the standard variable rate or a different type of loan product that incurs fees is going to have an immediate impact on their monthly cash flow and outgoings. So the key here is to take action. Here are several things that you can do right now. As the famous military expression goes, proper plotting and planning prevents poor performance. Number one, don't just do nothing. Take action. Seek out advice and weigh up your options. Burying your head in the sand will not do you any favors. Number two, consider switching immediately onto a new tracker-type mortgage. This will be less than the standard variable rate and with little or no exit fees will at least mean that you can move to a fixed rate down the line once the mortgage market has settled. Number three, consider a fixed rate if having certainty over your monthly payments gives you more confidence. The benefits of knowing exactly what you need to pay each month could outweigh the stress of volatility in the marketplace, even if you end up having to pay more per month. Number four, if you're still on a good rate, consider overpaying your mortgage on a regular basis and therefore reducing your overall borrowings as much as possible. Number five, extend your loan repayment term. While the interest rate might be higher, by spreading the payments over a longer term, you'll reduce the monthly cost. Most importantly of all, talk to a local area expert who can advise you and guide you. Someone who can give you the options and choices so then you can make decisions in confidence. If you have a mortgage broker, arrange a meeting to discuss your options. You might also decide that you want to make a big change to your home owning plans altogether. Perhaps a downsize or relocating to an area with lower home prices. And if you are amongst those who are facing the prospect of mortgage arrears, or worse, if you're worried that you might be facing financial hardship or loss of employment in the coming weeks and months, then do make sure you take action and speak to your local trusted property expert and advisor. It is my belief that by providing you local area knowledge and insight, and by continuing to be present in your community, that you'll turn to me as your trusted advisor for all things property, and when the time is right for you, that you'll choose me as your local area estate agent when you're ready to make that move. So with that said, let's do a deep dive now into the local housing market in Exmouth, and let's look at the numbers. So in Exmouth, there are currently 385 homes for sale in the town compared to 342 last month and 303 homes on the market back in the spring. So this significant increase is clear evidence of the market softening slightly as more supply exerts downward pressure on pricing. Happily, the average home price has remained relatively stable for the last few weeks, although as a result of rising inventory, it has decreased since the spring. 44 new homes have come on the market in the last 2 weeks, which is actually a slight decrease from our last report. This should help keep prices relatively stable. However, all eyes are on the supply levels as we come into the final stretches of the summer selling season. The median price of a home in Exmouth remains at approximately £350,000, which is about £50,000 higher than the national average house price of £290,000. Of those 383 homes on the market in Exmouth, the average time on market is 135 days, which is slightly higher than last reported. As an overall average, this would suggest that we're heading into a buyer's market territory. However, it's really important to understand the month's supply varies for the specific home type, price point, and also how many bedrooms it has. For example, the average days on market for a 4-bedroom home in the 400 to 500,000 price range is approximately 90 days or 3 months. This is in stark contrast to a 3-bedroom home on the market in the £300,000 price range, which is taking on average 5 months to sell. So if you're about to put your home on the market or considering a price adjustment, consult carefully with your local area estate agent to really understand what the average days on market is for your specific home type. If you want to discuss this in more detail, reach out. As ever, time is the enemy of price. And so if you want to get your home sold faster, make sure that it is priced on market and can trade within the average time frame for that type of home and is priced in line with the other market comparables. A correctly priced home in a seller's market like this that is heading towards more of a balanced market and eventually a buyer's market should have offers coming in within 2 to 3 weeks. If not, this could be due to a pricing issue or a marketing issue. So by working with a hyper-local real estate expert who can advise you and guide you on how to price your home correctly and market your home in the best way, you can continue to get the best possible result from the sale of your home. Who you work with really matters, and in this shifting property market, there's never been a more important time to work with a local area property economist, a real estate marketeer, and a knowledge broker for all things property. So to enjoy a better selling or buying experience, a moving experience, reach out to me, Luke Jones, your local area property expert. Have a great day.